What's up everybody? This is your Village Idiot Batsman fan coming at you again. This is episode number 59. And in this episode we're going to go through everything's going to be eBay hauls except for these first two comics. And these were ones that I found out in the wild. This is the New Teen Titans annual number 2, I believe it is, from 1983. And this is the first appearance of the Vigilante. Let's see who that is right there. I don't know anything about this character. I just, whenever I was flipping through the bins and I seen this, I was like, oh, I think I've heard about this or something else. So I looked it up, and sure enough, it's the first appearance of Vigilante, and it only cost me $5. The next one is House of Mystery 143. This is the first appearance of John Jones and his pal Zook here in this title. It's not his first appearance, but it's his first appearance in House of Mystery, if you will. So this is a continuation of a story that started in Detective Comics 332 or something like that. I'll put the info down here at the bottom or somewhere. But it's a really cool book. It has quite a bit of, not say quite a bit of value to it, but it has some value to it. It's just really cool. This is probably one of my only, if not the only, solo John Jones Martian Manhunter comic books that I have. Okay, so moving right along. I recently acquired these off of an eBay haul, and I think these cost me right around $7, and that's with shipping. And it is Hawkeye number 1. I just love the artwork on that. That's first print as well. I believe all these are first print. Yep, they're all first print. So Hawkeye number 1, number 2, and number 3. This one's got just a little bit of some scraping on here. I don't know if that come from the factory like that, if it just come off the press wrong or what, but this is just a really, really cool set of books, and I'm really glad to have these. Just the artwork, I mean, these covers are just, they're just beautiful. I love the artwork. So those cost me a little less than $7, which is a steal. Okay, the next books I bought in a lot, and no, sorry, I bought them from the same seller. The first one is Thor 168. That's just a beautiful, beautiful cover. I really wish this cover displayed a little bit better, but I only paid $5.50 for it before shipping. So I really can't complain, but this is just an awesome, awesome cover. I don't know exactly what's going on in this story. I'm assuming it's Thor and Galactus are going to fight, but anyway, it's just a really cool cover. And it's a predominantly white cover as well, but just the colors just jump off of there. The next one is Thor 186. I know nothing of this one. I just know I bought it for $1.25. So you can't beat that for the price. The second one, or third one, excuse me. This is the second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I have the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill in CGC, and I'll show that here. So I've got his first appearance, which is an iconic cover in and of itself. It's one that eBay uses to show their comics. So I was glad to have the first appearance, and then I'm glad to have this as well. I only spent $3.24 for this cover, or this comic, and it's in really, really nice shape. I believe it's a Walt Simonson cover as well, so really glad to add that to the collection. Alright, moving right along. These next comics I bought all from the same seller. And that last little group of books, I can't remember how much my shipping was. Maybe $5, 7. I mean, it wasn't very much. So the next one, or just rolling right along. A couple of these are crunchy, but if once you hear what I paid for them and sort of their significance, if you will, then it sort of makes everything okay. This is Tales of Suspense number 42. So it is crunchy. I would imagine this will grade out at a 1.0 or so. But the key area for me, this area right in here really displays well. This is the 4th appearance of Iron Man. I will show you another one of my, the first comic I had signed and graded was this comic right here. And I had Stan Lee sign that for me. I believe it was 2 years ago, almost 3 now. And it's the first appearance of Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan. And I fished that graded comic now out of an antique shop. It was just sort of buried in a display case. And I found it, made it mine, and got it signed by Stan the Man. The next one. This is a really cool looking cover too. I'd never seen this before, but this is the Mandarin and Iron Man going at it. I paid for this one right here. I paid $15.50 before shipping, and for this one I paid $5.50 before shipping. And it's just a really cool cover. I like the way the greens, yellows, and reds, purples, they pop right off that page at you. The next one. This is I've seen this cover several times. This is Tales of Suspense number 60, and this is the second, I believe this is the second appearance of Hawkeye or Black Widow. I can't remember. It's the second appearance of one of those two. I just can't remember. I'll look it up and then put it down here at the bottom again, or over here, somewhere in there. But I know it's the second appearance of either Hawkeye or Black Widow. And I spent $17 for that one. The next one is Tales of Suspense number 97. And I spent $17 on that last one. I only spent $10.50 on this one. And this is the first appearance of Whiplash. Y'all will remember Whiplash. He was in the second, I believe it was the second Iron Man movie. Comes out there on the racetrack, and man, he's got those whips, or almost like tentacles, if you will, and he is just tearing stuff up with it. So the very first appearance of Whiplash. This has some browning around the sides and stuff, but I just wanted to get it because it was the first appearance of Whiplash, and it cost me less than $11. The next one, I have absolutely no idea about. I don't know anything about this comic. I just bought it because it's from the same seller, and it looked cool. This is Uncanny Tales number 49. I only paid $5.50 for this, and I'll be right back and I'll tell you what year this is from. I don't think it's from the 50s. I think it's from the early 60s, but give me just 1 second. Okay, so this book right here, it's from November of 1956. It was edited by Stan Lee. The cover was by Carl Burgos. Stories by Vic Carabotta, Gene Colan, Howard O'Donnell, Joe Orlando, George Roussos, and Ed Winarski, maybe. But anyway, so pretty cool. And to almost be in the golden age, and then bought this book for $5.50. I mean, geez Louise, that's just a steal. I couldn't remember which one it was, but it's the second appearance of Hawkeye. Okay, for this next comic book, this one, I opened it just to make sure it was a first print. It looks like it has never even been opened to even read, but it is the Thanos Quest First print, book 1. The way that you can tell if it's a first print is you open up, it's like the first or second page, and you'll see down under this paragraph it's like 1098765432 If you see a 1, it's first print. If it's 1098765432, that's a second print. That's my understanding of how to tell. If anyone else has a different opinion on that or knows something different, please let me know down in the comment section. But that's how I did the research, and that's at least what I think is the right answer. I bought this book really right. I would anticipate that this book would grade out at 9.4, 9.6, and do that relatively easy. But I bought it for $17.50, so not too shabby at all, in my humble opinion. And my opinion is what by and large matters, but I like y'all's opinions too. But, you know, I'm happy with the purchase. So the next one. I bought this lot as fast as I could click buy it now. I will tell you the price at the end and leave you baffled and amazed. But this is Detective Comics number 810. No big deal. Now this is Detective Comics 853. Now this one is not necessarily anything to sneeze at, but it's still not worth tons of money, but it's nothing to sneeze at. This is Detective Comics 861. Pretty cool little cover right there. And Detective Comics 862. Another really cool cover. And last but not least, in this little lot, Detective Comics 880. I tried to make a deal on this book that was not as nice as this one, and it was at someone else's. It was at a shop, and the guy wanted 90 for it. I said, I'll do 70 for it, and he's like, no, I just can't do 70 for it. And I said, well, okay, but I can't do 90. So I walked away. And this book consistently goes for 60, 70, 80, and on up if it's graded. I bought that little lot of Detective Comics for $25 shipped. $25 shipped. I could not press buy it now fast enough. This would be a comic that I'd send off to have graded. But whenever Detective Comics goes through Rebirth, they're going to start up the numbering again. So I'm assuming it's going to start at 882, and then Detective Comics will continue going that direction. Okay, the last comic for this video, I bought it for less than $50, and just trying to get ahead on if he ever makes an appearance, if Plastic Man ever makes an appearance in a movie, I will have gotten out in front of it proverbially, if you will. But Plastic Man has been around since like the early 40s. I think he started off in Police Comics or something like that. But Plastic Man has been around forever. But I believe this is the first appearance of Gordon K. Trueblood, and it's not his first Silver Age appearance. This is at least Plastic Man number 1. So really cool to own. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for all my subscribers. Thanks for all your comments. I've got more videos coming up, more stuff coming in the mail. So thank you all very much for watching, and that's all, folks.